regulation, I thought we were going to win. I thought Josh did a really good job getting an offensive rebound, but our players stayed determined. I thought we had some timely baskets coming out of timeouts, coming out of dead balls. I thought Tyler's three was a huge momentum lift for us because we had missed maybe 6 or 7 straight wide open shots, and Kris controlled overtime for us. You know, anytime you're able to get 2, 3 possessions where you can score in overtime, you kind of control the game. I love the energy and atmosphere that was at the Dunn today, but that was, again, that's indicative of how tough this league is. From top to bottom, the Big East is as dominant as any conference in the country. And, you know, you have to win your home game. So we're looking forward to moving on next Wednesday. We got to give our guys a day off. We got school starting. I thought we improved today. I thought our defense was really good when our offense, normally you get energized when you play great offense. I thought our defense energized us today, and I'm really proud of our players, keeping their composure, moving the ball, finding an open guy, and then we created opportunities when they presented themselves.
And just the very last possession, did you think about the timeout at all, just to kind of set your defense?
You mean when after Kris made 2 free throws?
Yeah.
None at all. You know what I mean? Again, you know, I think you want to take less thinking away from your players in some of those situations. I mean, we've gone over that. We didn't want to foul because, again, when you know, you're on the game the whole time. You know, Smith Rivera, really important player, preseason player of the year, so he has to have special attention toward him. And the other players, you know, I thought Paul White played great for them today. I thought he was big time today. He made some clutch baskets for them, kept the ball alive, drove the ball. But we were going to stay in our zone based on what we saw the whole game.
And seeing Georgetown, you know, up close, you know how it can be different, you know, on film or up close. Were they as physical as the game up here? I mean, that was a really physical game.
Well, I mean, you know, I thought our players, you know, we were expecting a really physical game. I think the Big East is about physicality and, you know, great players. I thought our players were prepared for that. Yeah, they're a very physical team, well-coached team, talented players. You know, Georgetown's a great team. You know, we played at home and we held home court. We still got to go back to the Verizon Center and play. But I thought, you know, the energy in here was great. And I think everybody that's listening and that's here, you know, if our building is like that night in and night out, I think the Friars are a tough out because that 6-man means something. It is a big plus when you're able to have a building that is crazy, rocking and roll like that, especially in the second half and overtime.
Kris, can you talk about how difficult it was to get points today? Sorry, I didn't hear you. I just wondering how difficult it was for you, for the whole offense, to get points, to get quality shots.
I think the first half, we got a lot of good looks. I think we just didn't finish. In the second half, we just stayed aggressive, kept taking the looks that they was giving us, and we just fought it out today.
Tyler, can you just talk about, obviously, the goal, I'm sure the last possession was try to get the ball out of Smith Rivera's hand and maybe swing to the corner, how prepared you were to, in case it swung to the wing?
I was just aware of my surroundings, and I knew that I needed to get up a shot and a quick one, so you know, we pressured whoever had the ball, and Kris, I think it was Kris on our side, did a great job pressuring Smith Rivera so that he didn't get that shot up.
And can you talk about keeping Tyler in with 4? I think he got his 4th in like 12 minutes, but obviously you just weren't scoring.
I mean, I'm a coach that believes in experience, especially in tight games like that. You know, it's a gut thing. It was a gamble. It was a big gamble because even again to start overtime, I think LaDante had 4 fouls as well. You know, we're playing zone, so you know you tend not to foul much in zone because you know it's, you know, people get stagnant. You know, fouls normally come on if you reach or if you know go for a pump fake. But honestly, I actually asked him on the floor, when was that? It was regulation. It was regulation about 7-8 minutes to play. I said, you want to come out? And again, that's where you ask the players, because sometimes we as coaches can overcoach. You know, we think, you know, we're Naismith and invented the game sometimes, and sometimes you just got to keep it simple. And you got to trust your players. You ask them what they want to do. If they want to do it, it's a gut feeling, and, you know, you gambled, and, you know, we hit blackjack today.
And Tyler, obviously you've been struggling offensively with those at 3 and then the shot in the lane. Those are 2 big shots.
Yeah, you know, I was always have confidence. I always got to stay ready. You know, the opportunity came to me for, you know, for a good shot. Got a good shot to put us up and give us some momentum. And you know, I'm confident in myself to knock it down. And I was ready for that opportunity.
Great Barry White voice right there.
Kris, I think Jalen gave you a couple of key plays defensively going down the stretch.
Well, you know, we chart deflections, and you know, I think Tyler and Jalen in that 8-minute span had like 5 or 6 deflections, and those deflections turned into opportunities for us. I thought he was really active, really active at the top of the zone. You know, when you put Tyler, Kris, LaDante, and Jalen up there, you're pretty long. You're really long up there, and you take away a little bit of the vision from the top. But he did. He gave us some energy. He wasn't making shots. You know, we came with a veteran, and then we came back to him. So it was a great team win. It was a totally different played game from being at Marquette than at Butler. You know, we got to find a way to put the ball in the basket offensively. We haven't been in. We played 45 minutes and scored 60 points. So we got to find a way to score the ball.
Kris, in the overtime, did you just kind of shake free? I know obviously you're probing that zone for so long, but you just kind of free and then you hit the three. Just talk about that.
Like I said, we were just giving what the defense gave us, and just luckily, I just happened to hit the three. Everybody trusts me in my shot and believe in me, the coaching staff and the teammates. So I was confident in myself to take it, and it just happened to go down.
You just talk about your offensive struggles a little bit.
Yeah, you know, I got to do a better job. I mean, it's that simple. I think it starts at the top, and I have to be more accountable to, you know, putting players in different positions. You know, guys are taking open shots. We've got to make them. They've got to practice a little bit more, shooting in practice. But I want our guys to be confident. You know, today the ball didn't go in the basket, and we were able to win. So that's a great sign of team. You know, and you can't underestimate that. But in the Big East, all these games are coming down to the last 2 or 3 minutes. I think we have the best officials in the country. I think we have the best coaches in the country, and I think we have the best players in the country. You're going to be, every single night, it is a dogfight in our league, and the strong survive on little things. Deflections, free throws, layups, timely shots, you know what I mean? This is the Big East. It's tough. We do it the Big East way.